Welcome to John Cephas coaching classes. Today we will start with Maths 1, that is chapter 2, quadratic equations. So let me give an introduction of quadratic equations. What is a quadratic equations? An equation of the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is your quadratic equation. This is said to be a general form of equation where a, b and c, these are real numbers, and the most important part of this is that a should not be equal to 0. Second thing is that the highest order, that is this one, should be equal to 2. Okay, so let me start with how to reframe the given equation. Write the following equations in the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then write the values of a, b, c for each equation. 2y is equal to 10 minus y square. You need to write this in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So how to do that? First, bring this towards left side. So this becomes y square. Negative y square will become positive y square. This is already here. So write this as 2y. Bring this 10 towards left side. So plus 10 will become minus 10 is equal to 0. This is the required standard form, or you can say general form of quadratic equation. Next part in this, that write the values of a, b and c. So we need to comparing with ax square plus ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We need to find out the value of a, b and c. What will be the value of a? Check with here, compare this with this equation. So whatever is there along with y square, that will become your a. So here no value is there, that means 1 is there. So what will be my a? A equal to 1. Next, the coefficient with the variable y is your b. So my b is equal to plus 2. So we will write only 2. And what about my c? C is the constant number, that is negative 10. So c is equal to minus 10. This completes your sum. Now in this sum, we need to open the bracket first. P multiplied by 3 will give you 3p plus p multiplied by 6p will give you 6p square, which is equal to minus 5. So now rearrange this 6p square. First you write this, then you write plus 3p, then bring this constant towards the left side. Minus 5 will become plus 5, which is equal to 0. Now this is the general form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So now the next part is comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We get the coefficient with p square will become your a. This is your a. So a is equal to 6. Coefficient with p is your b. So write b equal to 3. And the constant number is your c. C is equal to 5. That's it. Another one example I would like to give you, that is three m square is equal to 2m square minus 9. Okay, let me first bring everything towards my left side. So this 2m square towards my left side, 3m square minus 2m square. What about this minus 9? Will become plus 9 equal to 0. Now if you see this m square and m square, these are same terms, like terms. So 3 minus 2 will be 1. So this is 1 m square plus 9 equal to 0. We never mention 1. So we can write m square plus 9 equal to 0. Now if you see one term is missing over here. So how to write this in standard form? M square plus 0m plus 9 equal to 0. Okay. Now compare this. Comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we get the coefficient along with m square is your a, that is 1. With only m you have 0, so this will be a b, and the constant term will be 9, c equal to 9. Got it? This is how to write the given equation in the form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, and then identify the values of a, b and c. The next one will be comparing the given quadratic equation to general form, and then write the values of a, b and c. Here the quadratic equation is already given in the general form. You need to just write the values of a, b and c. The question is x square minus 7x plus 5 equal to 0. So we'll start comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We get, now what is your a? A is the coefficient with x square, that is 1. What is b? The coefficient with x, that is minus 7. Take along with the sign, that is b equal to minus sign. What about your c? This constant term, c is equal to 5. That's it. Now another one question. Y square equal to 7y. Here this is not in general form, so convert this into general form, that is y square minus 7y equal to 0. Now the last term is missing over here, so we will just put 0. Y square minus 7y plus 0 you write, which is equal to 0. Now comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we get, what is my a? Along with y square again I have 1, along with y I have minus 7, that is my b, and what is my c? That is nothing but 0. This is my values of a, b and c. The third topic is how to find the value of discriminant. Given the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, we'll now identify how to find the discriminant. Discriminant is nothing but, discriminant is b square minus 4ac. This is your formula. How to find this? Find the value of discriminant. Okay, given the equation 2y square minus 5y plus 10 equal to 0. 2y square minus 5y plus 10 is equal to 0. Now the first thing we need to do is comparing with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We get, first to identify the values of a, b and c. My a is equal to 2. What is my b? B is equal to minus 5. And what is my c? It is equal to the constant term a, b and c. Now how to find the discriminant? You write, this is your formula. Discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. So what is my b? It is minus 5. Square it, minus 4. What is the value of a? Put the value of a, it is 2. 4 into 2 into what is the value of c? It is 10. You can put inside the bracket. So here negative 5 ka square is 25 minus 4 2s are 8, 8 10s are 80. What is 25? Be careful about the sign. 25 minus 80 is, you subtract 25 from 80, that will be 55. But what about the sign? Which number is greater? 80 is greater, so you put minus 55. Make an habit of writing the answer as discriminant is equal to minus 55. Draw a box. That's it.